Hello there, commanders, and welcome to another Total War Arena guide. There are many Western Total War Arena fans who would like to see their favorite game come back to the region, but despite their genuine will to help bring Total War Arena back to the West, they just don't know how to do it. This video is for them. If you're not one of those who want to help bring Total War Arena back to the West or thinks this is all futile, then you can still have fun watching this video by turning it into a drinking game and having a shot every time I say help bring Total War Arena back to the West. And maybe you'll end up helping us while drunk anyway. But news for you though, you're already 3 shots behind. Now back to those whom this video is for. In this video, I would like to tell you how to let CA know that you want Total War Arena back in the West. I will guide you where to go to have your voice heard, or rather messages seen. After that, I'll give you a few examples of what you could write and talk about, and how to actually put meaning behind what you write so that they aren't just empty words. All the links will be in a pinned comment for your convenience, but please watch the video for details as to where to post exactly to be most efficient. Before I go into those details, let me quickly tell you the reason why I'm making this video. And that reason is that CA cares about numbers. And one person creating 100 posts about wanting Arena back is not as strong as 100 people creating one post each about wanting Arena back. And now imagine what it could be if we had hundreds of people creating tens of posts each. Hundreds would be a bit of an overkill, but hey, if you find it in yourself, go for it. I would like to implore you to take this video seriously, because it can only have a meaningful impact if there is a larger number of us. If I'm the only person asking them to bring Total War Arena back, then I'm just a troll. If there are hundreds of people doing that across multiple platforms, then something's going on and CA will have to notice and address it. I never asked for it, so let it signify how important this is. Please share this video around with your friends and Total War fan communities who would be willing to help to spread the word and help bring Total War Arena back to the West. Another reason I'm creating this video is a side effect that all the social media buzz that this video will hopefully help to create will let other Total War fans know about Arena's existence, since a vast majority of the Total War fanbase is completely unaware of it due to CA's failure, or rather even lack of attempt in the first place, to properly advertise Arena to its very own audience. Now let's get into the promised details. The best places to go with the highest probability of being seen are, in no particular order, Total War Forum, Total War Discord, Total War Reddit, Total War Twitter, Total War Facebook, Total War Instagram, and Total War YouTube. So in general, social media that Total War community managers and developers frequent. All you need to do is go to each respective website, create an account if you don't have one already, and let them know that you are a big Total War Arena fan and would love to see it come back to the West. I will go into more detail about what to write at the end of the video. It will cost you just a few minutes of your free time. You can easily do it while you are on your phone when you are in a bus, in a line while shopping, or even when you are doing your business or taking a bath. But in return, it can help bring our favorite game closer to us and our friends, and hopefully make it be given a chance it deserves and be treated with due respect. Let's start with Total War Forum. It uses your Total War account, the same that is used for Total War Access and Total War Elysium. If you used one of these things in the past, then you will already have a Total War account. Once logged in, you can either find a thread that already talks about bringing Arena back to the West and add your own comment of support there, or create a thread on your own. I'm going to create my own thread and I will share in the aforementioned pinned comment with all the links so that we can all rally in one place and keep bumping that thread to the top. You can also look for relevant threads, such as what different Total War development teams are working on updates, and new titles and DLC announcements, and leave your feedback about wanting to see Arena back in the West there. If you could do all these things, that would be especially awesome. On their Discord, I recommend going to Historical Feedback channel, or Fantasy Feedback if you think that some of the abilities in the game are more akin to Magic. You could share some tournament videos in the Tournaments channel down there in the multiplayer section. After all, Arena is entirely about multiplayer, and mention how awesome and much better they are when compared to other Total War tournaments. Elaborating on their esport potential would be great. Talking about Arena in the other Total War titles channel is also a good idea. Sharing some Arena related stuff like your favorite Arena videos in the main square channel and screenshots in, well, the screenshots channel can also help. But since those are general Total War channels, your messages may quickly drown amongst all the spam in these channels. So if you want some pure and wholesome Total War Arena discussion, then the SUNTZU Discord is always there for you as well. For added effect, you can always ping one of the CA members you see on the right, but make sure not to abuse it too much and only do so once in a while and with different people, not to come across as an annoying troll, but as a passionate fan who just really wants Arena back. Reddit is pretty much the same as the forums, except that you should just focus on creating your own posts and commenting other official announcements. But if you see any Total War Arena content in there, make sure to give it an upvote and a comment to push it up for more people to see. I will create my own post asking to bring Total War Arena back to the US that I will link in the pinned comment below alongside with all the other links so that you could help it reach the front page and more people's attention. On Twitter, you can either directly tweet at Total War and at Creative Assembly and tell them that you want Total War Arena to come back to the West, or reply to their tweets and let them know there. Same goes for Facebook and Instagram. Normally, I wouldn't touch these sides of a 10-meter virtual pole, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice for the sake of bringing Total War Arena back to the West. And finally, YouTube. Here, once again, you can go to their latest videos and comment about Total War Arena there. Or, you can look up their Total War Arena videos and let them know how cool this game is and how much you wish they would bring it back to the West there. You can also go the super extra mile and make Total War Arena videos yourself, because we definitely need more Total War Arena creators. If you want any help with your content, then SUNTZU streaming community is a thing, an unofficial Total War Arena content creator program run by me since 2016, even before there was an official one organized by CA and Wargaming. SUNTZU streaming community is the means through which I created and invited guests to the SUNTZU podcast and recruited commentators for various SUNTZU tournaments and events that I organized. As for what you can write in these posts, messages, comments, replies and whatnot, try keeping it short and to the point unless you are trying to start a bigger discussion like I am. Apart from always including that you want Total War Arena to come back to the West, you can add some details to make your message more passionate. You can say that you are a fan and since when you play Total War Arena or Total War games in general. You can tell them that Total War Arena is your favorite game, something that you always wanted as a Total War fan. You can tell them whether or not you play the Chinese release, and why and whether or not you bought any premium features. Just reassure them that if they were to bring Total War Arena back to the West, then you would play more than you already are, or just start playing if you're not playing the Chinese version. Same goes for buying premium stuff. You can expand a bit on the premium features and tell them what kind of nuance you would like to see to be either brought back like commander skins or unit skins and colors, or introduced like banners and flags for example, that we talked about on SUNTZU podcast. Focusing a bit on these money related things scores bonus points as that's what CA ultimately is about, making money, like any other company. And this is the most direct way of making it. You can also share your favorite cool Total War Arena video alongside your message that shows why you love Total War Arena to further prove that you really care about Total War Arena. Now this is important. If you leave a comment under the announcement for another game or DLC, then make sure to make the first part of your message about the actual subject of the original post. It shows respect and your dedication to overall Total War fandom, and will make it much more likely that your comment will be taken seriously. For example, if I were to reply to a Warhammer 3 announcement, I would start by saying that while it's all cool that Kislev is finally getting the treatment it deserved, we'll no longer be just a weird faction with a generic placeholder Empire roster, and that I'm very excited to play the Winged Hussars and Bears as I love the original Winged Hussars design. But since we are speaking of things finally getting what they deserve, no longer being in weird places and that I'm excited to play even more than Winged Hussars, how about bringing my favorite game of all times, Total War Arena, back to the West? Then you can continue on by adding previously mentioned parts. Maybe, if one of my viewers is dedicated enough and has the skills to do it, they could create an I want Arena back message generator where you tick some boxes to describe your status as a Total War player and generate a nice, short and grammatically correct message ready to post. Now let's get into putting the meaning behind your words part that I promised at the beginning of this video. As I said back then, CA cares about numbers. At least all the various studio directors and management that would make the decision of bringing Total War Arena back to the West. So the best thing we, the Total War Arena community, can do is provide those people within CA that would pitch the idea of bringing Total War Arena back to the West with powerful and meaningful arguments that those decision makers would actually listen to. And those arguments are various measurable statistics of interest in the game. Social media activity is one of these statistics. But by far the most important one is actually playing the game. Don't worry, they have the tools to tell Western and Chinese players apart. Not only how many people are playing, but also how much each individual person is playing. That's the reason why at the end of my videos I always say I will see you on Arena's Battlefields commanders, instead of I will see you in my next video or something. There we go, the big secret behind my outro that no one cared about is finally revealed. Right next to playing the game is spending money on the game. That's what all the CAOs and whatnot care about the most after all. That's why you should always play the card of, if you want more money from me, bring Total War Arena back to the West first. That's why in those messages we should tell them that we would play and or pay more, or would start or come back to playing and or paying once Total War Arena comes back to the West. But in order to make them actually believe that those aren't just empty promises, we should engage with the game as much as possible. Playing and buying premium content go the longest way in convincing them. But if you are not willing, or maybe are unable to do that, there are other ways of engaging with the game and showing CA that you have an interest in it. Other than the social media interest I already talked about, there is Total War Arena content. You can help a lot and do your part in bringing Total War Arena back to the West by watching, sharing, commenting and liking Total War Arena streams and videos. Following, supporting and subscribing to channels that focus on Total War Arena as much as it is memed, it actually helps a lot. Their influencer managers have and use tools to track these statistics, so they will be able to see spikes and drops of interest within the community. And I know this may sound like a shameless self-promotion given that I'm pretty much the only channel that covers Total War Arena on a regular basis, but I do take a lot of shame in that and I wish it wasn't the case. So another thing you can do to help bring Total War Arena back to the West is marketing it to the Western audience, since EA has always refused to do that properly. Go to your favorite Total War content creator, be it Lionheart X10, Pixelated Apollo, Jackie Fish, Party Elite, Republic of Play, previously known as Darren Total War, Legend of Total War, Era of Carthage and so on and so on. Go to their comment sections or live chat if they're streaming, or their Discord service if they have one, or their Twitter, Facebook, etc. and ask them to make a video about Total War Arena. Even if they don't end up making a video, chances are that some people will see your comment and that will spark their interest in the topic. I think that's all I wanted to say in this video. If I forgot anything or come up with something I would like to add, the comment section is always there for all of us. So just a quick summary for those who have skipped to the end. Go play the game if you can and want, spam social media if I want Total War Arena back comments, watch and share Total War Arena content, and ask your favorite local Total War content creator to make a Total War Arena video and explain to him or her or them why it should be a collab with SUNTZU Academy. All this should help bring Total War Arena back to the West. And even if we don't succeed, at the very least it will lead to more Western players playing the game. Cheers to those who are playing the game. It's over now. So until Total War Arena is back to global business, I will see you on Arena's battlefields, Commanders.